In 6 weeks, I gained 10 miles an hour of club head speed with these 3 simple tools.
All right, folks, I got Tin Cup here, and he's going to tell us how these simple tools led him to 10-mile-an-hour swing speed.
My God, Roy.
But in all honesty, Neil, we were doing our Wilson fitting last weekend, and we were on the GC quad testing out some shafts with the Wilson driver, and you hit 115 consistently with these simple tools helping you get there. And I know some of our older viewers have seen you, we're at 105, 106. So kind of walk us through how you were able to gain such amazing swing speed.
All right, so if you've been following me, let me put this down real quick. I like the Tin Cup.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. As a teacher, I'm always looking for aids that's going to help me and help my clients out the most. And, from a fitness standpoint, I wanted to add more flexibility like me and you talked about.
Yes.
We've got a couple of videos that we've done with the RMT Club. This is a game changer. I work out 5 times a week. I've been working out for 10 years, so I've had the strength. So It's been frustrating for me knowing I have the strength and I'm not getting the club head speed I know I can get. So this has helped in the flexibility and mobility of my shoulders, my rotation. You can see on Neil_BGI for Instagram, some of my workouts, 3 or 4 times a week, I have got this in my interval training with different movements. It's absolutely incredible, and then it's fun. So this has helped.
Yeah,
okay,
for sure. I mean, with that flexibility, you're able to get a little bit longer with your swing. I think some of our viewers have probably noticed that.
Yes.
What about the force pedals?
All right, now, this one just came out of the show. So this, Mike Adams came out with this, and this is an unbelievable game changer here. Just like last year when I called in, when I had that meeting with Martin Chuck with the PlaneMate, I said, man, this is going to be the product. Because I could feel it for the swing plane. Nothing's ever been out there where you can feel that kind of resistance, and all of a sudden you're just floating to this position.
What kind of feel does the force pedal do?
Well, that's what I was going to. Okay, so this gives you the feel for the ground. We always talk about how do we use the ground for power. I hear it and I'm like, I'm teaching it like push down in the ground, but actuality, I never feel it to the extent. This, I'll take it out of the package here, but what I like about it, it's affordable, it's easy to use. Read the directions on the back here, and I tell you what, you're off and running. So it's just basically little sponges, and they've got it patented where the resistance here, so basically you push down. I'll use the yellow here, but you put it under your front foot. I'm right-handed. When I come down, you push down in the ground. So you've got a lateral, then you get rotation, and then what happens, the harder you push in the ground, Kyle, it pushes you back to get that vertical force.
To actually feel something on the ground. Gotcha.
Yeah, so I did it the other day in a lesson, last Saturday. And Andrew went from 105 when we started to 110.6.
That's a huge jump in just one lesson.
In one lesson, and he was in awe. He had the wow factor, and he could feel it. So when he took it out, it went to about 108. But what I was telling him last week was he had more balance in the 108, and the sequence of the swing was even better than at 105. He was out of control.
Gotcha.
So that's the important thing. We played a couple times this week, and I was hitting it up with you.
Yes, you were. You were definitely keeping up with me.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And out driving me sometimes, for sure.
Yeah, and that never happens. I'm usually 20 yards behind, when you hit it good, and I was accurate. Yeah. I mean, my hips, my balance was there, so it wasn't out of control.
No, a great ball flight. I mean, everything has really come together with these. All right, Neil, why don't you take us through the last tool that helped you gain 10 miles an hour swing speed?
Yeah, this is by True Speed. It's a shaft, it's got a grip. At the end, it's got a little latch here, and it's got, looks like a little kettlebell. It comes like a sunglass case, and it's got 2 other ones, too. It's got 3 different weights. Yellow, red, and then blue. They're different weighting. So, which can change how your speed training is playing. You got overspeed and you got underspeed training with this. Okay. So, but what I really love about it when I tried it was the sequencing of the swing.
Okay.
Okay, if you'll stand over here, I'll show you, Kyle.
Yeah, show me all about it.
All right, so this put everything together. So, the takeaway needs to be smooth. So if you do it right, the kettlebell stay there. If you get fast, it would go up.
Gotcha. And you can really feel that in the hands. I mean, honestly, you probably close your eyes and work on this drill.
It's all feel, exactly, which I'm a big proponent of. So you go here, and then at the top, it makes you make a full turn. And then you can hear the speed at the right spot, which is impact.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then really, when you do that lag, I feel the takeaways better. I feel a lag at the top, and then I feel the speed at the bottom. But also the last piece is I feel the ground force, just like the force pedal. I can feel my feet really working with this because my sequence is correct.
Gotcha.
Okay, so.
And I know we're going to have separate videos on this, folks, how to use each one of these tools. But Neil, what do you feel if you do it wrong at the top?
Well, if you do it wrong, I've had a couple of students do it wrong this week. The whip will happen here. The speed, you don't hear the sound at the bottom. So it gives you instant feedback.
And that's the feel thing. I mean, we can talk about it all day, but that's the reason why we wanted to bring up these three amazing tools, is because these all bring in the feel aspect of it.
And they all work hand in hand together. You got the fitness component to get you flexibility and mobility. And then it's got speed training, acceleration to deceleration with the RMT club. Got a way now to actually feel the ground. And then you got to have the right tempo, because a lot of times you start hitting harder. Like, it'd be easy from going from 105 to 115 for anybody to want to get, I want more. Yeah. And you get faster, and then all of a sudden you're sequencing right. That's why this is important, because you can feel the tempo correct. Yeah. And I could feel that one day we played this week. I could feel like a little lag up there, and I was like, wasn't even really concentrating. I just swung the day before with this, and I had that feel.
Gotcha.
So,
well, tell the viewers, Neil, what we're going to have in store with them next with the next three videos.
The next three videos, we're going to do another one with the RMT. Some exercises to gain speed in the swing that you could practice.
Specifically for speed.
Specifically for speed. And then we're going to do one on the force pedals. How to use the force pedals in your practice session. Okay. And then also, too, I'm going to go into detail how to use the true speed in detail for your training, how many swings you should have, how many times a week you should use this tool, because it's like, physical fitness training. You don't want to do it every day. It's like a pitcher. He doesn't throw a fastball 40 times as fast speed every day. There's got to be a rest period too, so I'm going to go over all that.
So I think the important thing is here, and we kind of joked at the beginning of the video about it being tin cup, but these three tools address three specific areas in your swing. So it's not something that this is a magical fix-all, but these three tools, with the next three videos, we're going to show everyone how to get that speed the proper way without, getting out of balance and getting out of sync, and building that flexibility.
Absolutely. And I want to add on to that too, Kyle, is you see where we're at. I'm outside, I'm at home. You could be in your garage gym. You can do this away from the course. And right now, with everything that's going on, this is a perfect time. All these things are very affordable. That's one thing that's important to me, is to have, I want to have something that's affordable, but I want to bring to you one of the best products there are, but you could actually use, and it's not going to break the bank account.
No, they certainly won't break the bank.
So I'm really excited about going through the next three videos. I was excited and elated to get to 115 finally. The other day I almost fainted when I saw that.
No, and that's the thing. You were completely in balance, and I honestly think you got at least another 5, maybe 10 more in you.
I think so.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
All right, so stay tuned for these next videos coming out. We appreciate all the support in our community. We're about to hit that 1,000 subscription mark, and we will be doing the giveaways, the 2 giveaways. So that will be coming hopefully in the next week. So share this video to your friends.
Make sure to subscribe.
And
we'll see you guys in the next video.
Perfect.